What's going on, y'all? So listen, Black Ink Crew Chicago is trash, and it's the type of trash that I like. Okay, cause listen, y'all getting back to the bases. All right, we come back. Okay, and they are talking about the next day. I mean, what happened the night before at Ford's little party and stuff, and what happened. Cause we was all confused. Like, why is everybody jumping and shit? Who did what to who? And it was simple case of once one person started fighting, everybody else want to join in and get their beefs out with everybody. That's what it seemed like to me because nobody knew what was going on. Okay. Um. Next thing you know, Ford come up in there. Ford come up in there and said that he has gotten his certificate to pierce somebody. I said what you won't do is be piercing me or anybody else that I know, okay? I just don't trust it. I really don't trust it. I have to see you go through the process of getting this with my own eyes before I can trust that. Because, but I mean, at least he could finally finna be doing something in the shop instead of just laying. Did y'all see the way he was knocked out on that goddamn couch and they put all that paper towel on him, knocked that damn cup off top of his head, and he still was knocked the fuck out? How do you sleep so hard like that quick? But anyway, so they was being cute. I will say this. One part of Black Ink, I do like when they had a little banter when they be talking at the beginning, and it's on Black Ink, the original and this one, when they just be kikiing around in the shop or whatever, and they talking about the craziest place that they had to tattoo and stuff like that. And Ryan was talking about how he had to tattoo an ass one time, and that was the last ass that he tattooed because the bitch stank. All right, my whole thing is I hope it wasn't no female, and even if it was a female, female, male, how come you don't know that your ass stank? Like, let me tell you something. You finna go fuck somebody, you make sure that shit is clean too, okay? Don't nobody want to pour them drawers down and then smell like this, the ocean coming at them. They don't want to smell seawater coming at them mixed with toxic waste. But they don't want to smell that shit. You pour them drawers down and then all of a sudden you smell like underarms because your balls musty. What the fuck is going on, okay? And you want somebody to put their mouth on that shit, girl? Boy, you better stop, all right? You clean your ass before you go out the house, and if you finna go get your pussy, or you finna get your dingling, or you finna get your ass or anything like that, hell, even your fucking nipples, because sometimes y'all be funky under there too, okay? You make sure that shit is fresh. All right? You don't do that out of common courtesy for the people that got to be around you. That's a PSA, okay? Take it and heed it. But, Don got a little client coming in, Sidney Star. If you don't know who Sidney Star is, go look her up, okay? Everybody, she's annoying as hell to me, like really, really annoying. That was the one that said, the transgender girl that said that she had something going on, I think, with Chingy. I like the way you do that right there. Let me stop. I can do the chicken head and all that stuff. But anyway, we're not finna do that. We're not finna do that. But I was just looking like, okay, when she was like, okay, I'm coming in here and I'm getting my stuff pierced. It was like, what you finna get pierced? I want you to pierce my penis. Bitch, my face looked up like, because I was just trying to look at the reaction before. Like, oh, do you really know that this is a trans? Because, you just can't tell how guys will act towards trans women, especially the ones that are out and that'll tell you. Because some of them may be like, nah, bro, I ain't here for that bullshit. But then others be like, okay, fucking money is money. You a person, so whatever. He was just caught off guard, just like I was caught off guard when he said the penis thing. But he was like, nah, I'm just playing. I'm getting my belly button pierced. I said, whew, thank God, because Ford looked like, not Ford, Don looked like he was about to pass the fuck out. And we just didn't want those type of problems, okay? So they went in there and did her belly button. I mean, it was... He did what he needed to do, okay? Now, he pierced it, what looks like he pierced it right. Now, we just need to know the after effect. Like, when he went home, did it bubble up or whatever? Was it itching and all that shit? Did it actually close and heal up right? Let me tell you something. And everybody's skin is not meant for piercings and stuff like that. And I'm so mad because if you looked at some of my videos from the past and on previous channels, whatever, I've had my eye pierced up here, and I also had my ear pierced, and they never, ever, ever, I went on ahead and took them out because they never closed, they never healed up. Never. And that's because my skin, that's how it does. And I just don't understand that. And the only reason why these did is because I got them when I was young, so like a baby, whatever, but I just don't know why it just never healed up. It was irritating. I was like, damn, bitch, why is this shit like still whatever? And it wasn't the tattoo person, okay, the piercing. No, they was good at what they did, because it didn't hurt. It just never healed up like it's supposed to. I was like, but anyway, Van had Jen meet up with him in an isolated parking lot or whatever the fuck, on that empty ass abandoned lot. That's what it looked like at night, okay? The only light that's out there is the light from both y'all headlights, okay? And I'm sitting here like, Jen, I hope you brought some mace. I hope you brought protection. I hope it's somebody else in that car with you. You know, when you go home after this conversation, I want you to go around, take the long way home, okay? And I want you to go this way, get out the car, and go up to a certain door, knock, 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 make it look like you going into the door. And then when you see that car that might be following you, then you can go back and get in your car and go home, okay? Because it just looked real suspect. It looked mafioso type, you know. I said, what you about to do, put a hit out on this bitch? What is going on? He's standing there looking like Mary J. Blige, not gonna cry again. I said, Van, if you don't take the scarf off your head like that, okay? He looked like an old ass grandma telling you to get ready, let's go to church, okay, in the wintertime. You know, I'm just sitting here like, okay, Van, you know, you in your feelings because of the whole situation, what happened, and you still don't understand what it is. And Van has this problem where he thinks everything is his, my property, my this, my that, my girlfriend, you my this. No, she is a woman who wants something that you are not giving her at this moment. And because you know, want to freeze up because the word marriage has been mentioned, and then you talking about you want your space. That's all that you're asking for, some space. When you in a relationship, there is no space. Okay, space means we're about to break up, okay? Or space means we're over it, all right? So you need to get that shit figured out, okay? Because you about to lose a good woman. Because she put up with your shit for over 8 years. You about to lose a good woman. So stop that bullshit, all right? Just stop. We get to see with Charmaine. You know, her mom is still there, and she was sitting down in her apartment. You know, Charmaine got to tell us the fact that she ain't fucked in a minute, because Nick is out there on business trips, doing his job, supporting them and shit. You know, you touch her, she'll just just automatically, you know what I'm saying? She can't really play herself because her mama's sleeping in the bed with her while they out there. I said, y'all only got a 1-bedroom apartment? Y'all ain't got a guest room, nothing? But I mean, okay, whatever, you do what you do. So when she talking about this, Lily comes up in the shop, and we find out that Lily is going through some drama with her cousins. She came up from Texas, and she stayed with her cousins, and her cousins both have kids, and you know, it's all about respecting the rules of the house, okay? I know you're an adult, but please, you know, you cannot be coming in extra late and then be drunk as fuck and fucked up, you know, when we have kids running around. That's not the influence or, you know, the example that we want to set for them. That's probably where they was coming from, because they showed up, was sitting at that table like, you cannot be doing this, you know, you doing all this and you coming in so late and all this stuff. I said, you better tell her ass. And I would have been like, bitch, take them goddamn glasses off in my house. When I'm talking to you, Jen told Van that shit. She said, why you got them glasses on? It's dark out here. You take them glasses off while you talk to me. And he took them glasses off. I cackled. Okay. But anyway, you know, so Lily comes in, she's telling them that she needs to find some place to stay. And all of a sudden, Cobra offers and was like, well, damn, bitch, I got 2 extra bedrooms. I said, 2 extra? So you was living up in a 3-bedroom apartment out here in Chicago? And where you looked at, that's a good-ass space where she was at. I said, oh, Cobra, you out here making money. Okay, let me get one of those apartments in that high-rise, bitch. All right, she did all that, and Lily said, did I bite my tongue, bitch? Okay, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. Anyway, so you know, it's just been a crazy couple of days or whatever. It's just like yesterday I was doing a video, bitches, cause I'm tired. I ain't really been getting sleep, so girl, it's just been a lot. But Lily, Ryan was looking like, nah, this ain't gonna work. I don't see this happening. They, you know, women getting together, and especially these tattoo artists, they gonna be fighting by Tuesday, okay? And sure enough, Next week they gonna be getting into it because she gonna be getting fucked on the counter, and Cobra walks in on it. All right, Cobra got a thing for Lily. You can't tell me no different, because when they actually went to her place and was moving in and all that stuff, and she was showing her around, and then she was like, "Oh my God, look at this, I just this house, this apartment just looks so cute, bitch. I want to have sex on a balcony and stuff." Cobra looked up like, "Oh, word. Well, let me show you this. Here's the balcony, and you can do your thing on." I said, "Cobra, don't be sneaking up in her room. Don't be doing none of that shit. Cause next thing you know, Lily started going into details how, yeah, she used to be with a chick and she used to do this and she used to do that." I said, "Ooh." And then Cobra giving her story, and I said, "I see where it's going." And then all of a sudden, Lily was like, "I want to paint people naked and stuff. Like, I want to paint you naked." And I said, "No, you don't. You just want to munch." She was like, "With your thighs and stuff, be like on the Titanic." And when she said the Titanic, I said, "So what are you trying to compare her to the Titanic?" And then she was like, "No." She hurried up and cleared that up before I could get that full thought out. She was like, "Nah, girl, I want you like on when Rose was on the Titanic and he was painting her naked like that. And then Cobra wanted to lay on the thing." I said, "Cobra, close your goddamn legs. Don't nobody want to see that." Lily probably does, but I don't. To each his own, but they finna be click clacking up in there. Cause then Cobra kind of got salty a little bit, cause she was like, "How your relationship is with Junior?" "I mean, we committed, we together." Cobra face went. She was looking like, "That ain't gonna stop me though, bitch." But anyway, after all of that happened, we get Ford talking about this whole thing with Janelle, the sister, not the sister, but the so-called cousin that came to the show, and was saying that she was his cousin and all that stuff. And he was going down there to meet her at her apartment. Her mom was coming out from LA. See, that's what I was confused about. The story didn't make sense from what she was saying, because they did say she flew in or whatever from LA, was gonna be staying with her, whatever. So they in the shop was saying, like, go ahead and do that stuff, because Charmaine and Danielle had a similar experience where they had a mutual cousin or whatever who was like, "Listen, y'all cousins, let me talk to y'all talk to each other and all this shit," because they didn't grow up with each other, and come to find out they were related. But see, this is different. This girl just randomly comes up. Now, do you think this would have happened had they not been on TV? I truly do not believe so. And then you call him at a vulnerable moment, and you know that his father just passed away. So, of course, you can just play games on that. And people are sick enough to do shit like that. I ain't gonna say Janelle ain't his cousin, but something about her, because I don't know what's going on, because it could pop up and say that she is, but the way that she moving is shifty, and it's suspect, and it's wrong to me. All right? I was with Ryan. Y'all need to get the fucking DNA test, okay? Don't get your hopes up. That's the whole thing. Ain't nobody trying to, discourage for trying to get and see about his other half of his family that he don't know his father's half. We just want you to get that DNA test so that you won't get your hopes up and think that all this is happening, and then it's not. And sure enough, him and Don go down there, and meet up with old girl. She out there in Indiana. I was like, okay, that's just to Chicago, so whatever. Probably like 30 minutes away, 30, 40 minutes away. All right, so you get there, and she come in with a scarf on her head. Eyebrows ain't all the way filled in. Let me tell y'all something. Stop with these clown-ass eyebrows. Janelle, you look a fool. I'm just going to put that out there. You look a drag queen-ass fool, okay? And I'm sorry to have to insult drag queens like that, because you just look a mess. And I'm going to say that because you're not a bad looking girl. You put way too much fucking makeup on, okay? And we see the difference when you came to the door and you barely had anything on, if that, and using your natural say, "I liked you better right then and there." Okay, we seen the beginning stages of you trying to, you put your stencils on for your eyebrows, you ain't filled them in yet. Y'all sitting down there. It was like, "So your mama there and your mommy coming?" She was like, she said she'd be on her way. So I just texted her. She said she'll be on her way. It was like, "Y'all want something to eat?" She gave him some chicken and stuff, chicken and biscuits and shit. Don was sitting there tearing that chicken up. 30 minutes later, they still sitting there, and the mama is not there. The whole reason why the mama was supposed to show up was because the mama supposedly knew Ford's father and had some information or whatever that probably could answer some questions that he needed. This woman never showed up, and then gonna text old girl and say, I can't do it. I'm just not ready. And I'm like, why aren't you ready? It's him that needs the information. What they got to do, girl, get out of here. It just wasn't adding up. All right. And Ford was frustrated. Ford was like, you know what? You could tell the family that this was a waste of thanks for wasting my time and all that shit, because it just looked real suspect. The whole damn time, Ford is sitting there eating that chicken like this and drinking it. I said, bitch, the side eye was real, okay? But I wouldn't have ate the food. I wouldn't ate the food and I wouldn't drunk nothing either, because you just don't fucking know. So they get back to the shop. Ford's in his feelings a little bit. We go back over there to Charmaine. Charmaine is with her mom, and her mom finally sits down and tell her that she's in stage 4 of renal failure, which is kidney failure. And she said it was going on. She's been living with it for 10 years. And once it gets to stage 5, that's when she's going to have to be on constant dialysis. And, she's not trying to let it get there. She's, getting help for it. And, Charmaine was really, really, she was hurt by it, because she didn't know and she wanted her to tell her. But, she handled it better than I would have handled it. Okay. And Mama just said it to her so calm. And that's probably why she handled it better than I thought she would have. Because the mom was calm delivering the news. Because that's not good news. Nobody who loved their parents wants to ever hear that they are sick with an illness that they cannot, cure. There is no hope for and they have to live with, and that would eventually kill them. You don't want to hear no stuff like that, okay? That's just too fucking much, all right? Because that would have been me. Mama had came to terms with it. That's what it was. She was already at peace with it. She knew what it was. She knew what she had to do. And she just like, this ain't going to stop me from living, okay? I got to live my life. Let me tell my daughter, she deserves to know. And we still going to live our life. And I was like, you do that, Mom? Because if it would have been me, stage 4. Yeah, bitch, I would have just bought. My mom probably would have been like, if you don't shut your big girl, my mama trash like that sometimes. But anyway, it was a nice little scene, and then for them to go do some things off her bucket list, want to go trapeze and all this stuff, girl. Ain't nobody got time for that. But she did it for her mama. And because she did that for her mama came to the shop and they got matching butterfly tattoos. And, that was a cute little scene. The tattoos was really nice. Really nice. When mama told Ford, now look at here, you gonna do my tattoos. I don't want to have to get no cover up. I said, damn. That's cute. I liked it. But, what else happened in this episode? Don and Ashley, they pregnant. They just had the baby shower. And the baby gonna be named Ash Dunn. Ashdon. I said, in a ghetto type of way, that's kind of cute. Put their names together. But girl, stop popping out these kids. Because Don was looking on the next episode like, ain't this about a bitch? But, it is what it is. Take care of your responsibilities. He gonna take care of that responsibility. But moving on from that. They was trying to get it in, and I guess that's how the baby came about. But moving on, I just want to get to the end of the episode. So they come together at the shop, and earlier that day, they was hashtag for change or something, smiles or youth or whatever, some shit that they was doing, and it was a nice organization. And see, this is what I like, about Black Ink Crew Chicago. When it first came on, they was talking about doing stuff for, the shooting that was going on out here in Chicago, and putting foundations up and doing work for the community and all that stuff. That was what sold me on the show. And they did it again in this episode, making 500 sandwiches for the kids out here who need something to eat and things like that. And I thought that was a really good cause. And, everybody's working together, having a good time. But, bitch, shit can't be good for the rest of the night, okay? It's good for the day. Nighttime, let's get loose. Let's party. Let's have a good time. There and there, everybody doing a good. Next thing you know, because Niki is there too. Rachel there. Everybody's fine, you know. Here comes Janelle. True story. My ex before my last girlfriend name was Janelle. Girl, it's something about them Janelles that just I don't trust no more. I really don't trust. I can tell you that story in another day, but it ain't what you think. But I was just looking like, mm-mm. But I just don't trust this bitch because of the way she came in there. She really rolled up in there as if everything was all good. And this is how come I don't trust her again. She's a totally different person. I was like, this ain't the same person that was at the house that was eating the chicken and frying with the scarf on her head. She put that makeup on and transformed into a whole nother. Listen, don't come to me like that. I do not like that. Do not come to me with a face full of makeup and that's how we meet. And then when you take that shit off, you look totally fucking different. If you gonna fuck with me or whatever, I need to see your natural state. You know, I want to see your natural beauty. I don't want to see all that shit, okay? Because I'm gonna feel like I was tricked. I was fucking tricked. That is not how you look underneath that makeup. And it's not really cute, okay? Don't trick me like that. But anyway, she just looked a fool. The eyebrows was too fucking dark. The hair was just too fucking fake. You could tell that it was lace front. It don't even look like it was on right. No, it wasn't secure right at all, okay? Because as we saw later, Niki yanked that shit off real quick, okay, with ease. So she come up in there and she was like, "Hey guys, where's Ford?" They was like, "Yo, Ford in the back." So Niki is standing there like, "No, this bitch ain't." And I would have had the same instinct, the same thing, because my man, my boo or whatever, came home telling me how he feeling, like he felt like he got played by this whole situation. And I'm trying to say in my mind, bitch, I told you so. But I'm trying to be on his side and be like, "Oh, boo, you know, I mean, I'm sorry it had to turn out that way." Even though in your mind you saying, "Nigga, I told you so, you should have fucking listened." But, you know, and then for this bitch to come in just like everything was okay, and you really thought that she wasn't going to have an issue with that. And I know some of y'all might say, well, Niki was doing too much. I don't feel like Niki was doing too much. Niki, you know, he probably was just in his feelings a little bit about the whole thing. He was embarrassed and he ain't want the shit to pop off. But you got to understand, if you ain't want you know how your girl is. So what you expect? What did you expect? And it ain't like she was just sitting there and letting shit go. She was looking out for you, actually, okay? Because something about the girl just ain't fucking right. All right, then you come back there and she was like, you know, Niki started questioning her and asking, "Why you there? Why you there?" Then she getting loud with her. If you respect him enough to not engage in the shit if you didn't want to do that, okay? And then I just didn't like the fact that Janelle was getting loud back, like, girl, I just didn't feel like it was her place. Like, you don't have that right yet, okay? And telling her, who are you? That's his girlfriend. The girlfriend's supposed to have his back and look out for crazy shit, okay? Another bitch come up there talking about some, you know, "I'm your cousin, but I'm all up on you like I want to get some." Like, I be on high alert too. And then they was like, "Take that shit outside." Next thing you know, they go outside. And this is when the real Niki came out. I said, Niki is so fucking Chicago, bitch. I was up here getting my life. No, listen, I went in on Niki when she came on that trip and she was tripping about the roses and shit like that. That was fucked up. But right here, I don't give a fuck. I was with Niki because, you know, I just didn't appreciate how Janelle came in like that. Oh, all that spit that was in my mouth. Hope y'all ain't see it. But I just didn't appreciate that. Okay. And so when that happened, I was like, "Niki, go ahead and drag this bitch because she doing a little bit too much." She was getting a little bit too disrespectful. Like, first of all, you don't have no rights here. It ain't proving that you his cousin or whatever, because if it was, she would have respected you enough. And she can see that some shit is going down that ain't right, okay? And she putting her defense up and she trying to protect her goddamn man and his heart, okay? That's what she trying to do. Protect his heart. That's what she's supposed to do, okay? But you want to come up in here being scandalous and all this stuff and talking all that shit. Niki literally said before they went outside, "Come at me and I'm gonna drag you, bitch. I'm gonna grab your head, drag your ass by your fucking lace front." Bitch, they went outside and Niki was like, they was all up in each other's faces. But see, Janelle was just in there like, why you getting so pressed? Why you the one pressed? Why are you pressed? This is Niki. Oh, see what you don't. Now, see, bitch, if you know, she had them hands like this. That was Janelle's cue to just back the fuck back. Like some shit was finna happen. It went from like this to like this. And I said, girl, back, back. Okay, I done seen a few fights out here. And that stance is like, I'm finna go. I'm finna go in any second. So you better be prepared. Okay? And she wasn't prepared because Niki went for that ass. Security got in there before she could really do anything. I mean, she hit her, but then her hand was open. I said, so what you slapping this bitch like this? She palming that bitch. She wasn't punching that bitch. She was palming that bitch. And I said, you got palmed down. Okay, security trying to come through and break it up, and when they come through, she pulls off Niki's hair, not Janelle's wig. I said, bitch, we can't trust you to even secure your goddamn hair. Okay, so girl, get out of here with that one. But then Janelle kind of surprised me, and I said, bitch, these two bitches been scrapping before in their life because she said I ain't finna go down without a goddamn fight. Janelle got slight props for me, just slight props for me because her titties was out, that wig came out, and then that voice changed and got deep. Bitch, what the fuck you gonna do? I said, that bitch from Indiana for real. Okay, right? What, you from Hammond? Bitch, you from Gary? Which one? She was going in. I said, oh shit, y'all need to let them fight, because that would have been a good fight, because Janelle looked like she bossed up a little bit, like she could fight or whatever. I said, okay, this kind of cute. I said, but you ain't wanted with Niki. Niki done been in some fights before. Look at her face. She got scars on her face. You saw it on the next episode and shit. I said, yeah, you done did some shit. You done did some damage, or somebody did some damage to your ass, you know. But that was Black Ink Crew. Y'all tell me how y'all felt. I'll see you guys later.